all of these judges handpicked by the TWIF, the Tug of War International Federation.
I love that it's called the TWIF, by the way. I love that you call it the TWIF.
Yeah.
There's an enjoyment and a little playful sense, I feel. It's a serious sport. Everybody trains much harder than maybe people realise. There's an awful lot of athleticism here, but also it seems there's a sort of a somewhat proud of itself personality.
Absolutely. We are, as a sport, punching way above our weight. 76 countries now part of the sport, and we're gaining ground every year. It's gaining popularity in Asia and Africa, all over, and everyone is just so passionate about this sport.
And you can see why. It's so enjoyable.
It is, absolutely. And I mean, professional sport, things people would think normally at festivals or the recreational part of it, but totally all of us are amateurs, but we are approaching it totally professional. Right.
And that's done such wonders for other sports, so I would love for that professional aspect to benefit all of these athletes and teams as well.
Yes.
So we are here for Chinese Taipei, pulling to the left against Switzerland. So this is the big lopsided match in terms of seeding. Taipei, the lowest seed, the 6th seed here. Switzerland, the number 1 seed. No, yes. Chinese Taipei got that 2-0 earlier. Switzerland had to settle for a draw. Chinese Taipei have an opportunity to show here what they can do when everybody is expecting the Swiss to move this all the way to the right.
Yes. You can expect this to be a bit longer in the beginning, a sort of feeling, getting the feel of each other. Swiss driving now, you can see those legs working, a massive amount of pressure bearing on that rope, getting it going.
Now what can Chinese Taipei do as it's coming up to about 2 meters in favor of the Swiss? There's their coach choreographing, synchronizing the whole team, just holding it slightly less than 2 meters. But Switzerland start to gain more ground. And it is going to be a point for the Swiss. The Chinese Taipei fighting, keeping that alive for longer than I think their seedings would have predicted.
Yes, absolutely. A good showing from the Chinese Taipei there.
Because remember, as you mentioned earlier on, it is the top 4 of these teams who will go into our semi-finals brackets. So you need to be in that top 4. And obviously, there is an advantage if you're first, you're going to take go against the 4th seed, and second, you go against the 3rd, as usual. But is there an element of thinking we don't have to beat Switzerland, we just have to be top 4?
That is it. A coach's first priority is to get into the finals. Of course, it's a bonus to be there in the fifth. Easier, but definitely if I was Chinese Taipei, that would be my thinking, and what happened on the field confirms that.
And I love this way this is arranged, that after a pull, the teams regroup on the end that they were on.
Yes.
And then switch ends and walk past each other to begin the next one, rather than switch ends and then do the chat and the regroup. Yeah. I love the kind of the battle moment. So they walk past each other.
Eye each other, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Game on.
I was seeing the coach for the Switzerland there just rubbing a towel of some sort along the rope, just trying things out between 6 and 7.
Steiner front, yes.
And how must it feel for this team here from Chinese Taipei in Chengdu in China, hearing this Chinese audience cheering for them so loudly. Such a moment of pride.
Yes. These Chinese men's team have been coming on in leaps and bounds. We, of course, all know the women's teams are good. Let's get back to the match first. Andrea Nasu from Italy is centering the rope. Still slightly off that center. Oh, going over.
Are the assistants taking photos, filming it from their position?
They are allowed. They do take a video normally, and then they regroup. They look at it. They look at
Okay. So that's the team. That's for the team to review
yes.
later on. And the strain begins.
Only thing they are allowed to do. No indication whatsoever to the team.
Seeing the assistant for Chinese Taipei filming the Swiss team as they dug in, whereas the Swiss assistant seems to be only filming his team. Now Taipei cancel out the early small movements from Switzerland.
That is what they would like to see, what their rhythm is doing against the Swiss. Deep trying it here. Let's see. Oh, interesting.
And listen to the crowd as it begins to move the way of Chinese Taipei. And Switzerland digging in with all they can, but maybe not enough. The Swiss coach on his knees, Chinese Taipei. Oh, but there! What an amazing pull.
Very tactical from Chinese Taipei. That coach is very, very happy. Ming Yu Pan. He can already see himself moving towards.
Switzerland pulled that one, but then Chinese Taipei showed they can have some power with the best of them. That is a statement match right there.
Absolutely, and that single pull putting them right at the top of the scoreboard. Excellent stuff by Chinese Taipei here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Switzerland will be surprised.